and see what else the old blades might have left for us. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place, in search of the Dragonborn. Here are the Akaviri, the blades. You see their distinctive long swords. Now they need their ancient mission fulfilled, as the last Dragonborn contends with Aldred at the end of time. Are you paying attention, Delphine? You might learn something of our own history.
Oh, that's right. I used to be one of the blades. So basically we're trying to find a specific shout that will defeat the Dragon King, or something to that effect. Yeah, but like I mentioned in my previous stream, these motion controls are very perfect, competent, I should say. Yeah, but for the farms. I am using motion controls. It just takes a little bit of time. Just takes a little time to get used to it, you know. So let's finish this quest. That really made me nervous. I guess not really much here to dig up. Something up. This game is amazing. I mean, the base game itself was revolutionary when it came out, but when you add VR, just takes it to a whole nother level. So I have to go to Roger. Hopefully he can teach us the shot. There are some downfalls, though. There's some, you can tell some, you know, this is a pretty old game, so textures aren't all that updated. I've seen some pretty low resolution textures that kind of make me double take. Study. is.
Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn.
Oh, I'm not trying to pickpocket.
Sky, guard you.
Yep.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course.
I didn't mention
They
the Blades.
specialize in
Intentionally
meddling
tried.
in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, it is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. You weren't ready. You still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Oh. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little hyped. This Paarthurnax guy seems like quite the Wizard of Oz type character. And I gotta say, you know, the philosophy of the Greybeards kind of reminds me of some kind of nihilistic, contemporary nihilism. This is later.
Follow me. I will show you how to open the path to Paarthurnax. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons. and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself.
That does not sound good.
Perhaps not. But this shout was used once before, was it not? And have you considered that Alduin, those who, if the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. Sky above,
So
voice
you
within.
become the very incarnate of evil. Or let dragons destroy.
Path to Parthenax lies through this gate.
Arise from its
I will
ashes.
show you how to open the way.
Look.
Voice within.
Find the clear sky.
Ah. Core.
I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will throw away the mist, but only for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal, and you will reach the summit.
Should probably bows. So, I'm guessing that I go here.
Look. Look. Look.
So what I mean about the textures? Yeah.
Look.
That's pretty cool. Let's see that.
Look.
Is the music starting? There's no ice cream.
Look.
Let's say bags, just in case.
Look.
Let's just go. Can't wait to see this park next guy. He just kept running over. 2 o'clock. Is that Parthenax?
Dremyolok, greetings, Hundanik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? They see me as master, Wuth Onik, old and wise. It is true I am old. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem, patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of 2 of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Sosedo Vlostmul, the dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw mortal, even for one of Dovassos, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek, Croesus. It cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, Lin Vokin. Would you stop the next world from being born?
Wow. That's actually a really good point.
Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world. Here, the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him. Yes and no. Viknus Nikaron. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that Jor do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofa Suryek. Not in... which is why I have lived here. Tid Krent. If you brought that Kel, that with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Crosis, no. I know little of what has passed below. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Dremyolok, greetings. Sum Ark Mora.
He's back here. Where is Omir? Worry. Do I need to grab Lance spell? Sit all the way up there.
So, you spoke to Paarthurnax. The dragon blood burns bright within you. Did he tell you what you wanted to know? Did he teach you the Dragonrend shout? Well, so be it. If he believes it is necessary for you to learn this, we will bow to his wisdom. We have never concerned ourselves with the scrolls. The gods themselves would rightly fear to tamper with such things. As for where to find it, such blasphemies have always been the stock and trade of the mages of Winterhold. They may be able to tell you something about the Elder Scroll you seek. Breath and focus.
So now it's Winterhold. It's the closest place to it now. I guess there. Gonna pause the stream.